Boxing World wants to know what's next for the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis.
We gonna see. He's gonna let you know. There are a few things.
Boxing World is curious in what the boxing icon Gervonta Tank will do next. We're going to see Davis, and he'll tell you a few things. Fans had been anticipating the showdown on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, but Leonard Erbenby has now come out and explained why the battle between Tank and Lamont Roach Jr. was called off.
But everybody be talking shit to Gervonta, it don't be coming out good for them, my nigga. I'm just keeping it real.
He obviously boxer, but everyone is talking __ to Gervonta, and it's not working out well for them. Just to be honest, he is clearly extremely for some. The battle was supposed to be one of the most thrilling of the year, but it was abruptly called off, leaving spectators stunned and perplexed. In a statement, Ellerbe stated that it was disappointing because both fighters and the fans wanted this fight, and while his explanation of the cancellations cause unresolved contract issues didn't seem to address all of the questions people had. While Ellerbe's explanation provided some clarification, it also sparked more speculation about what had actually gone wrong.
Rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
Although planning a major boxing contest is never simple, this instance was particularly disorganized. The first indication of trouble came when Gervonta Davis made a bold Instagram post saying, "The fight is canceled and nothing more." That single sentence caused chaos among fans, and the boxing community's social media exploded with people trying to figure out what happened. Was it a money problem? Did the fighters have a personal issue? On the other side, Lamont Roach Jr. appeared just as surprised as everyone else. There is a rematch clause, so be prepared for 2 fights, but yes.
It's gonna be a party
and
on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Roberto Diaz, Gary Jonas.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking. How you gonna say his cap? And
It gotta be.
You gonna say his cap? I'm watching him.
After I defeated him the second time, I would probably ask the WBA to allow me to go up to 140 and fight Raya. There will be a party, and I'll tell you about something he followed up here. Shortly after Davis's post, Roach shared a video of himself training at the gym. In the video, he said, "I don't know what Tank's talking about. I'm still training. I'm ready." His calm and focused demeanor added to the confusion. If he believed the fight was still going on, what had Davis been talking about even? Lamont Roach Sr., Roach's father and trainer, also came forward to speak out, telling reporters that, as far as we know, the fight is still ongoing, and that no one has informed us otherwise, which only serves to increase the mystery. Was there a chance that there had been an error if Roach's camp was unaware of the cancellation? Everyone wanted answers because the situation was peculiar. The main issue was that both parties had not agreed on the terms of the fight without a signed contract. The fight could not proceed. We worked hard to resolve the issues, but we ran out of time. According to Ellerbe, it's not what anyone wanted, but sometimes things don't go as planned. His explanation made sense, but it didn't take away from the disappointment that fans felt. Interestingly, tickets for the fight were still being sold even after Davis's Instagram post, giving some fans hope that the fight might still take place, but Ellerbe's remarks made it clear that the fight was officially off. He apologized to the fans and assured them that new plans for both fighters were already in the works. "We're doing everything we can to make this right," he stated.
Yeah, I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so you know, I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narrative. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
All right, brother.
Yes, but again, they pick and choose, so it's just the way it is. The media also likes to criticize him, so I'm going to get a lot of that backlash. But I'm not that beautiful, so I'm more concerned with what I can do in the ring than with the story. Boxing fans were devastated by the fight cancellation announcement because many had been looking forward to the matchup between Davis and Roach. The matchup had all the makings of a fantastic fight, but fans are left wondering what might have happened to Gervonta Davis. Davis is known for his explosive power and undefeated record, while Roach is a smart and skilled fighter who many believed had the tools to challenge Davis. Davis' aggressive style and ability to knock out opponents have made him a star, so missing this fight would mean missing a chance to once again demonstrate to the world why he is a top fighter. Roach J's victory against someone like Davis might have altered everything for him and thrust him into the public eye. This was meant to be the greatest bout of his career.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, you know, he's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is.
What are your thoughts on the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight? Well, I believe that he received a lot of criticism, but it wasn't a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion, but he's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The issue is that not many people know who he is, and the lightweight division was supposed to gain from this fight because there is so much talent in the division. A major showdown like this could have changed the game and paved the way for future, even bigger bouts. But instead, nothing has changed, and fans are left to wait for the next big announcement. Since his Instagram post, Davis has remained largely silent, which is uncommon for him because he usually speaks his opinion. His silence shows that he is just as unhappy and disappointed as the supporters. In the meantime, Lamont Roach Jr. has continued to train and hasn't allowed the cancellations to stop him from demonstrating the kind of tenacity that has won him respect in the boxing community.
In that fight, but I do think that the fight that he should have fought should have been the Edwin De Los Santos, but
who, Tank or Lamont?
Tank.
Okay.
Fans' reactions to LB's explanation have been mixed. Some have expressed gratitude that he spoke candidly about the situation, while others feel that there is more to the story than what he is saying. They wonder why Roach's camp wasn't notified earlier and why the problems couldn't have been resolved in time. Anyway, I do believe that the fight he should have fought should have been the Edwin Del Santos. Finally speaking out about the continuing turmoil surrounding the postponed fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis' longtime trainer.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring.
My entire family is from Washington, D.C. Not all members of my family, including myself, should bring them. Fans and observers are looking for a deeper meaning as a result of his mysterious social media message, which has raised even more concerns. Ford's remarks, rather than providing clarification, seem to add a layer of introspection to the already confusing situation. Ford posted a thoughtful and moving message on Instagram, saying that people frequently don't understand my pain, my beliefs, and my feelings about different things, but I do have that understanding, which is actually a great gift from my Lord that inspires me to keep going and work toward becoming the best version of myself in my community. Though poetic and reflective, the message provides insight into Ford's thoughts during a trying period without directly addressing the cancellation's details. Although it's unclear whether Ford's remarks are directly related to the fight's cancellation, they seem to convey a mix of personal struggle and resolve. They imply that the situation has affected him emotionally as well as those around him, including Gervonta Davis, who has been a mentor to him throughout his career. Ford has experienced his share of ups and downs, so this cryptic statement may be a reflection of the strain of navigating such a high-pressure environment.
Christmas wish list. 3 names that you want 2025.
I won't say.
All right.
3 names you would like to have by 2025 for your Christmas wish list. I will not say that, I will not say that, I will not say that, I will not say that everything is okay. Many people have conjectured about the implications of Ford's statement due to its timing. Could it be a reaction to the fight's criticism? Perhaps Ford's remarks were an attempt to subtly address the criticism, acknowledging the difficulties of living up to public expectations while juggling the realities of the boxing industry. Fans had voiced dissatisfaction with the matchup, believing that Roach was not a worthy opponent for a star like Davis. Ford's statement can be interpreted as an expression of solidarity with Davis, who has come under fire for calling off the fight. However, Ford's remark raises the possibility that the choice was impacted by personal and professional issues. I've defeated him. It is impossible to overestimate Ford's influence on Davis's career because his trainer has supported him through every significant bout, helping to mold him into the powerhouse he is today. His words have weight not only because of his position, but also because of his profound understanding of Davis as a person and a fighter. Ford's message, despite its cryptic nature, feels like an attempt to remind everyone of the human side of this story. Meanwhile, with the canceled fight still going on, Roach, who had been training for the fight, appeared taken by surprise when Davis posted on Instagram to announce its cancellation.
No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it, and we're going to get the results.
Move ahead, bob and weave.
Nobody has been able to figure out Tank. Ford's statement adds another layer to this dynamic, implying that the decision may have been more complicated than simple scheduling issues. Conversely, Davis's confident response, which includes a video of him training and a declaration that he's still ready for March 1st, contrasts sharply with the uncertainty on his side. Davis, what do you need to do with your team and obviously your son to score that victory? We have a game plan, we're going to execute it, and we're going to get it. The public's response to Ford's remarks has been conflicting. There is no doubting the emotional depth of Ford's message, which stands out in a sport that is frequently dominated by bravado and machismo. Some fans have praised him for his honesty and willingness to share his feelings during a difficult time, while others have criticized the statement's lack of clarity, claiming that it does little to address the core issue. Oscar de la Hoya's participation, who promised to assist Davis in finding a new opponent, is adding fuel to the fire. De La Hoya's social media post inviting the public to, while some view this as a sincere endeavor to help others. Gant's comment, "Gant, give me a call if you need a fight. I have the perfect guy for you," has added another twist to the narrative. Consider it a media stunt meant to maintain Davis's prominence and spark some discussion about the fight. Neither Ford nor Ellerbe have addressed De La Hoya's involvement, but Ford's remarks point to the importance of inner fortitude and tenacity over outside distractions.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and.
No, I think Lamont Roach is an amazing fighter, but he might be a bit over his head when it comes to Gervonta Davis. To put it mildly, he is a beast, and when he is training and fighting, he is a dedicated fighter. His words encouraging me to keep going and work toward becoming the best version of myself also suggest a mindset tailored toward long-term success rather than quick fixes. It is unclear at this time whether this viewpoint will affect Davis's next course of action. The fact that tickets for the March 1st bout are still available makes things more difficult. This has sparked conjecture that the altercation may yet occur between Davis and Roach or with another duo. Although Ford's statement offers no solutions, it does support the notion that there are more fundamental problems at hand. His emphasis on comprehension and individual development implies that the group is going through a phase of introspection and decision-making.
Me and Baltimore guys don't
It's
like
pretty-
each
yeah,
other.
it's me, yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
So
Yeah.
it was a DC guy that I got into it with.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So one of the older guys named Dana, he basically told me chill out.